Let me get out here. Where it's beautiful. Okay, let me let the sun hit me because I need a little break. Yeah. Hello, ladies. Welcome. Monique Head here, relationship coach to passionate, marriage-minded women. And I welcome you to the Alluring Womanhood and Femininity Show, where, it's my intention to really help you blossom into the best version of yourself, right? I help you to really bring your best to your everyday and to your relationship. Make sure you can see me well. I don't know if I want to sit on this thing. No, I do not want to sit on that thing. I wonder if you can see me well. Yeah. This is good. So today, as usual, you can catch me here every weekday, every Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, and 12 noon Pacific. I'm broadcasting from in case you're watching the replay of this, I'm broadcasting from my own private Facebook community. And if you want access to this community, you can click the link below and sign up, and you'll also receive my complimentary video series, how to become the woman who gets everything that she wants, especially for men. Okay, so that's really for the ladies who are watching the replay. If you're here live and you know that you have a question, go ahead and post it below so that I can sort of gauge the time. Okay. Today's topic is really about the art of meeting men offline. So dating in the real world, meeting men offline, and really just giving you some practical steps about what you can do to make that happen for yourself. Hey, I love those. Give me some more likes and hearts and all that good stuff. I love that. Hi, Tammy. Great to see you. Thank you. So, this came to me because a lot of the women that I speak to don't want to date online, because to be honest, you're tired of the dick pics and you're tired of maybe being scammed or whatever it is, right? Just tired of the fluff and just having to meet men, because you never really know what you're going to get online. A lot of pretenders, a lot of just riffraff, to be honest with you. But there are, not to say that I'm against it, there are some quality people out there, because there are great people in the world. I do believe that, and there are great men in the world. So it's just about helping you to develop your discernment, helping you to develop that inner trust within you so that you know how to pick them, right? So that you can trust yourself to choose wisely. But even if you don't want to, you don't have to date online. I believe that it's fun. It can be fun. I really don't have any experience with online dating. Because to me, it was just another level of trying to vet a guy, vet a man. So, and I've always been skilled at just meeting men, right? With no pressure, no attachment, and just really showing up as my alluring self. And I want to help you to do the same. So, where do I even want to start? Where do I want to start today? Where do I want to start? I'll start here. When it comes to meeting men online, number one, men abound. And so you're meeting men every day, and whether you know it or not, you're being watched every day, right? Men are watching you, people are watching you, and they want to know if they can approach you, right? If you are going to give them permission. So when it comes to meeting men in the real world, what is going to be required of you in order to meet and really attract that one man, that great and deserving man, because remember, you only need one. In order for you to really attract that wonderful, amazing, masculine man, you have to be able to send him the good signals. You have to give him the green light. You have to give him the green light and let him know that you would be receptive to his advances, receptive to his approach, receptive to his gestures, receptive to his gifts, his offers, okay? And remember, not the first episode, but on Monday I spoke about receiving, right? And how that's your feminine life force. And a part of the feminine essence is really receptivity. So if your habit is to not receive, not to allow yourself to be supported, to say that you got it, when someone offers to help you, you're just like, I got it, no big deal. You're really cutting off. You're cutting off a powerful feminine force. You're really cutting off the essence that is you, right? That's the thing that men want to help. Men want to serve you. They want to help you, and it brings purpose to their life. I truly believe that. I mean, a small example could be, not too long ago, just last week, my husband and I were in the gym. And this is why you have to practice this on a regular. My husband and I were in the gym, and I was on the blue mat doing my stretches after the workout. And he came over because it was time to go. He came over and he put his arm out, but I, thinking in my head that I wanted to just stretch, like, stand up slowly, like get off of the mat really, really slowly, and use that as an opportunity to stretch out my muscles and really, just be present in my body. But he saw it as a, potential rejection. So I was like, oh, baby. He was like, hey, I got my hand out. Let me help you. And I was like, babe, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'm just trying to like stretch out my body, this, and that. And so, that can really hurt. That's seen as rejection. And it happens to the best of us, right? It happens to the best of us. That's why it's so important for you to be in committed community, for you to be in a community like this, where you can come and maybe share your stories, share something that maybe you're not so proud of, get some good feedback on it, and be able to move forward with confidence and grace, because I know that is important to you. So it's really important that you send out those signals, that you really give him the green light, because I believe that women make the first move. And when I'm talking about the first move, I'm not talking about actually getting up and approaching a man. I'm speaking about giving him a signal, right? Throwing that dog a bone, send him something. And that means, a smile. I know that sounds really, really basic, but it's the truth. There's so many times when we're in a supermarket or wherever, out running errands at the post office, and you see women who are just kind of folded, arms are folded, kind of mean mug. And, we're oblivious, right? We're oblivious to our charms. It's hard to see the picture when you're part of the frame. And even sometimes I've had men come to me when I had that mean mug face, and they'll say something like, are you grimming? Are you like what? Are you not smiling? Are you trying to make that mean face so that I won't come up and approach you? And of course, when they say that, you just have to smile and sort of let the guard down. And sometimes that is the intent. Sometimes I put on like a little frown because I don't want to be approached. I've done it in the past. But there's a difference between doing that intentionally and that being your default. So I want you to just really get in the habit of allowing yourself to be open, really sinking into your feminine receptivity, sinking into your feminine allure, so that you can always operate from that place. And remember, it is femininity to which masculinity is first attracted. Thank you for the hearts. It is femininity to which masculinity is first attracted. So one of the best ways to really operate in your feminine is to receive. So you can practice that. So that's the first thing. Being able to send out the green light, send him the signals, so that he can know that you are giving him permission to approach you. And here's the thing with that too, because sometimes, especially if we're a little shy or maybe want to play coy, it can be really, really difficult and maybe even awkward to maintain eye contact. But this is something that you can practice, right? Because what typically happens is that when we see, if you're like me, right, in the past, if I saw a man that I like, I would avert my eyes, right? Where you stare and then you kind of look away. Ooh, a bee. Oh, a bee! I see a bee. It's beautiful. I haven't seen a bee in a while, so that's beautiful. So I want you to, practice in the mirror. Practice really staring at yourself in the mirror, and as Tyra Banks says, smizing, which is smiling with your eyes. Okay, you can even do that. That's my little thing. You can even do that to kind of lighten it up so that you don't feel awkward, because I know that can feel really uncomfortable. So just get into the habit of looking a person in an eye without really burning a hole in their face, right? But just really practicing standing in the mirror, owning your confidence, owning your femininity, owning your feminine allure, right? And that way you'll be able to send out those feminine signals. That's going to be a different energy that's opposite of the man, and that's what he's really attracted to. And speaking of that, that's really my point number 2, is that meeting men in the real world, like the art of meeting men offline, is really also about when you're out and about, just doing your daily thing. You don't have to go to the club. You don't have to go to like different networking events. You're just living your life so that you can meet someone in an authentic and genuine environment by being your authentic and genuine self. Okay? You're in line at Starbucks. You're at the gas station. You're at the car wash. You're at what? I said the stoplight, CVS, a drugstore. I'm telling you, men abound. Men abound. And it's really up to you to be able to send out the signals to let him know that you're a yes, right? Coming from a place of yes. So, to continue with what I was saying, the second thing that I want you to know is that it's really important when you're out and about. Let's say you're at a dinner, or a restaurant or something like that, or just in your daily activities, daily interactions with people. I want you to practice creating sexual polarity. Creating sexual polarity is really, really important. Home Depot, yes, Home Depot. If you live in a big city, maybe what do you call these things? Laundry mats. Grocery stores. That's always good, because that means that maybe he doesn't have a woman cooking for him. Where else? Just all around. My husband just came home. Hey, baby, the man I love just came home. So I've been married for 9 months, and this man still has the power to really just thwart my heart a little bit. So what was I saying? So yeah, creating sexual polarity is really about highlighting the differences in your gender, right? Making sure that you can, how can I say this? Sexual polarity is really about the opposites, right? Polarity is about opposites and their attraction to each other. And so when a man encounters a woman who is extremely feminine, it's great because he encounters an energy that is opposite of his own. And that's the thing that's going to make him feel masculine. And when you're around a masculine man, women like us, we feel more feminine. And that's important for us to sort of soften into our femininity, to soften our hearts. Soften our hearts so that, we can always show up as pleasure and fun and ease and grace and confidence and poise, right? That's something, a part of yourself that I want you to honor. I want you to honor your feminine spirit. It's also important to have that sexual polarity so that, when we're in our masculine, and that means like when we're working, when we're raising children, when we're castle keeping, all of those things require us to be in the masculine. It requires us to be on the do, right? To do. However, if we bring that to an interaction with the man, there's this energy of one-upping, and it's not good, right? It's not beneficial. It will bring forth no profit for you, because a man is going to come into contact with an energy that is similar to his own from a woman, and nobody wants to be one up like that. So it's not about one upping, and it can be really, really difficult because sometimes women like us have no idea that that's what we're doing. We're trying to start conversation, or we're trying to show that we have a lot to talk about. We have a lot a value to add, which is so important, and I get that. But there's a certain set of skills that you can equip yourself with, and I can help you to equip yourself with, so that you're always showing up, as your best self, that you're always choosing the best woman in you, and that you get to choose and make the best decision in each moment that will create connection for you. And if you want to learn how to do that, I would love to support you. As you know, I have my Polish Your Potential program, which is a one-on-one private exclusive mentorship for 12 months. I have some beautiful clients that I'm working with. Oh my gosh, they're so just committed and wonderful, and just women who are on fire. Thank you, Tammy, for the interaction. I love that. So, if this appeals to you, if you want to learn more about how you can create sexual polarity, how you can develop the confidence to really send out the green light with your body, your body language, your posture, your smizing, and be able to create that immense connection with the man, I would love to support you. You can do that by sending me an email, monique@feminineallureacademy.com. And in the subject line, put "Let's Talk," and let me know how can I help you? What do you want? Why now? And why do you believe that I can help you? And then we can schedule a time to speak so that I can hear really what it is that you really want for yourself and lay out a plan for you. Okay? So, of course, I have to give that plug. And the third thing that I want you to know when it comes to really meeting men in the real world, the art of meeting men offline, is just really understanding the difference between feminine manner or feminine appearance versus feminine manner. You know, so warm, my gosh. Wee! Yes, man. So feminine appearance versus the feminine manner. And this is important because maybe you look the part. You get your hair done, your nails done, you know, you take care of yourself the basic grooming wise. You wear your beautiful dresses, but it's so much more than that. You know, like I said, you don't have to be the most beautiful or the prettiest woman in the room, but you do have to exercise your charm. You do have to exercise your feminine allure. And that is that part of that energy, remember? It's a combination of understanding your feminine gift offering, right? Your feminine gift offering to the masculine man, and understanding the power and the influence that you have. I'm trying to see, like, can you it seems like the sun, I don't know, can you see me? How was that? Okay. Whew, yes, connection. Can you see? Are you still able to see me? Let me know, please. Okay, let me know. So it's a part of, you know, it's a combination of things. Feminine allure is about really understanding the differences in gender design. You know, the humans come in two species, male and female. So understanding feminine appearance versus feminine manner. Okay, you can see me. Thank you so much. Is about really respecting those differences in gender design. I truly believe that. I truly believe it will serve women like us to help us to get what we want without, you know, sounding demanding, in a way that just feels good. It feels good and creates just, you know, helps you to become that rare and that wanted woman, right? So that you can be desirable without being desperate. Ooh, desirable without desperate. That sounds like a program name. I like that. Oh, so your feminine manner, and the primary way to exercise your feminine manner is to really exercise your receiving muscles. I can't speak about that enough. I can't really speak about that enough. Exercising your receiving muscles is one of the ways that you can really operate and exercise your feminine manner. Okay, so it's great to look the part. Appearance is so important. I'm going to be talking about that next week. Appearance is important. You know, people take us seriously when we look good. This includes our documents. But it's not the only thing. It's not the only thing. So if you feel like maybe you have some sort of block, a block to love, you're meeting men, but you're just not connecting with them. Maybe you're not being asked out at all. If you feel like you have some sort of pattern in your life and you're ready to break it, I would love to support you. Because no woman is exceptional by herself, okay? No woman is exceptional by herself. Email me, Monique@feminineallureacademy.com. In the subject line, put "Let's Talk," and let me know, what do you want now? You know, what's important to you for your love life? Why now? You know, what is it about that experience that you want to change now? And tell me, why do you believe that I can help you? Then we're going to get on the phone. Okay, we're going to get on the phone and have a conversation, and then together I'm going to create a plan for you, and then we're going to see if working with me privately is a good fit for you. You know, no obligation at all. And don't take yourself out the game. Don't take yourself out the game for fear of, oh, I don't want to waste her time. It's not about that. I love connecting. I love connecting with you. I love connecting with the women in my community, and I love really being of support. Because what happens is that it creates an opening, and maybe I might say something to you that you haven't heard before, right? It just takes one word. It just takes one word. And it's really important that you expose yourself to something new, because we only know what's familiar to us, and we can't keep doing the same thing, expecting a different result. So if you want a different result in your life, yeah, just reach out to me, email me. I would love to hear from you, okay? So that concludes. If there are any questions, go ahead and post them. I can't wait to watch this after this interview I'm in. Wait a minute, what you mean you in an interview? It'll be here, Dorita. It'll be here. So, yeah, that concludes. If you have a question, go ahead and post it below. For you live ladies, if you have a question, go ahead and post it below. And if not, we'll wrap up. I'm just waiting to see if you have any questions. Okay, so seeing none, that concludes this episode of the Alluring Womanhood and Femininity Show. I'm Monique Head, relationship coach to passionate marriage-minded women, and I will see you here in this private community tomorrow live at 2 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern, and 12 noon Pacific. Take care, gals.